Hi betting experts, on Saturday September the 30th, 6 races on ITV on Saturday, the best of the action from Haydock, Chester and Cambridge today at Newmarket. The ground on the faster side at Newmarket, on the softer side at the other two tracks, and the forecast is a bit unsettled. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap, sponsored by Bet365 in the 225 at Newmarket. This is the Cheveley Park Stakes, a Group 1 for fillies over 6 furlongs, and I do think this is a brilliant opportunity for Relief Rally to continue her progress for William Haggis. Haggis has maintained a brilliant strike rate over the last few months, and Relief Rally has been a real standard bearer for the yard. I think she's the best filly we've seen this season. She's only lost once. I thought she was really impressive and adverse circumstances at York last time out, finding the firm ground and the track on the sharp side, but running on really strongly to win the 4th of her 5 career starts. I think this track will be much more suitable, more galloping and a bit more of a stiffer test, and Tom Marquand will be sure to be plenty of use of her to put her proven stamina to good use. I think she's going to be a nice miler next season. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 240 at Haydock, a handicap over 5 furlongs for 3-year-olds and upwards, and I think Clear Point is the outstanding value here. Now, Charlie Fellow's sprinter started off his career with a couple of wins, was typically hard to place and a little bit disappointing last back end, but that's helped with his handicap mark. He ran an absolute screamer when 5th on his return at Thirsk first time out on soft ground, which he gets again this afternoon. He didn't handle the rattling conditions at Ascot last time, which has helped his mark. He's got optimum conditions here under Harry Davis, and I think there's more to come after just 5 starts on the turf. The remaining 4 races on ITV on Saturday, we'll do them in time order. At Newmarket in the 150, a Group 2, the Royal Lodge for 2-year-olds. Well, I like Caviar Heights here. Andrew Balding flying along, another yard that's had a brilliant season. He's got a very strong hand in the juvenile division. This one a typical work in progress, 4th on debut, second time out, and then landing the cash in style at Goodwood last time. I think he's open to loads more improvement after just 3 runs. Oisin Murphy booked. The stable had a couple have entered up, and I think it's significant that Caviar Heights is the one they've opted to run here. Over to Chester, the 205, a handicap over a stamina sapping 2 mile, 2.5 furlongs, particularly given the ground conditions that are likely on the Rudai. I like Zealandia here, Ian Williams. Now, he's improved since having his stamina drawn out, and this extreme test looks right up his street after he came from last to first under a well-judged ride on soft ground at Goodwood last time out. There's more to come. David Probert booked. I think Zealandia will go really well here with underfoot conditions to suit. Back to Newmarket for the 3 o'clock, the Middle Park, a Group 1 for colts over 6 furlongs. Well, I think Van Dijk promises to be the best horse Simon and Ed Christopher have ever had. He's won all 3 of his career starts so far. I think you're going to get a decent price here because he was unimpressive in winning a messy Group 1 sent over to Deauville in August on very soft ground. I think there's loads more to come on better ground that he's going to get here. I think James Doyle will be positive from him. He stays 6 furlongs really well. He'll get further in time, so I'm expecting him to be in front some way out and keep on galloping. And finally, the day's feature, the big betting race at 3:40, the Bet365 Cambridgeshire, a heritage handicap over 1 mile 1. Well, I really like James Bethell as a trainer. He's done really well since taking over from his dad Edward, and Oviedo's been a standard bearer for the yard this season in all of these top Saturday handicaps. He ran an absolute screamer last time out at York when finishing 2nd from a poor position behind Astro King. I think he'll reverse that form. This track will be more suitable. It's going to be a very strongly run race. He gets this trip really well, and Callum Rodriguez will hopefully be weaving him through late to lead close home. Best of luck with all 6 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.